down a bond here. So we're on day 8 of 21. I can't believe it. I have kept this commitment for 8 days. So I acknowledge myself. It's so important that we acknowledge ourselves because when we do it, we retrain our brain. And I don't know about you, but I have a very strong inner critic. I had a really powerful dream last night, and I am aware that some stuff is like coming up and clearing and lifting, which is amazing because as the frequency continues to rise on the planet, everything that is out of harmony with it, everything that's in discord, which actually happens to be um, the gene key of the week, it has to fall away, has to crumble, has to go away. So I have a really, really, really strong inner critic, and I'm the first person to point out my flaws, my inadequacies, my not enoughness. And that's like a program. It's an old storyline that runs in my consciousness. It's like underneath, the day-to-day activity, but it's like it's under there. And so every time I can interrupt that, I sort of break that pattern, or I interrupt that energy, that stream, that frequency. And so through self-acknowledgement, I am literally rewiring a new neural pathway in my brain with a different story. And even if that new story or that new pattern, which as I'm engaging with patterns that are more supportive to the life that I want to live, because I'm walking a path of consciousness, I'm more aware and intentional of how I want to use this amazing technology that I have, the technology of my mind and my heart and my energy and my body, and how I can use that technology to design and create the life that I want to live. I can create something that's more supportive. And each time I move towards creating something that's more supportive, I'm disassembling the unsupportive patterns that don't work for me. All right, I hope I made a complete point there. Sometimes the energy just keeps coming in and I veer off to the left or to the right, and sometimes I don't actually make my point. So I hope you heard my point. Self-acknowledgement. And I just want to invite you into this today. Where can you notice where you're showing up? Where can you notice when you did get out of your comfort zone a little bit and stretched yourself, or tried something new, or took the high road, or did something sweet for yourself, for someone else, or for yourself? I had this really powerful dream last night where I was young, probably, young teenager, 13, 14, something like that. And we were doing a craft project. And I completely abandoned my own craft project because I decided that it wasn't good enough. And I put all of my attention on the person next to me and their craft project and what they were up to and what they were doing. And the leader of the group, or the teacher, I'm not really sure, in the dream, came in and totally acknowledged this other person, and then they left. And I suddenly had these feelings of being invisible and these feelings of massive disappointment. But the disappointment was the awareness that I had abandoned myself. I had abandoned my own project, my own creativity, my own creation. And in this dream, it was very, very profound. And like, I can even feel the energy of it in my heart as I'm sharing it with you. I had this deep compassion for the part of me that has discarded or abandoned the part of me that isn't perfect, and the part of me that gave up trying and just threw in the towel. And oh my God, bless her. Bless her. Because that is a younger part of myself that felt like she wasn't enough. She then developed that inner critic, that part that is always whispering in our ear that we're not good enough or smart enough or pretty enough or whatever, skinny enough, intelligent enough, fill in the blanks. When we abandon ourselves, that is the first sign that we're not believing in ourselves. If we don't believe in ourselves, who's going to? Who's going to? This is a deep inquiry. This is a deep question. So I just want to invite you into some self-acknowledgement today. Notice where you are siding with yourself. I don't know, siding isn't the right word that I want. Notice where you're advocating for yourself, where you're believing in yourself, and no matter what it is. All right, blessings. Have a great day. Day 8 of 21. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks so much for watching.